Hello, this is Miss Andrea, and today we're going to talk about Easy Peasy All-in-One Homeschool Curriculum. Whenever someone on the homeschool message boards asks for an easy curriculum, it never fails that the resounding answer is easy peasy. Why? Well, super easy to remember, right? It's also free, online, and easy to access. It was created by a homeschool mom for homeschool moms. Her name is Lee Giles, and the YouTube page is Easy Peasy all-n-1 space homeschool. She started it in the year 2011. That's when she started working on it. And she did it basically for her own kids, but she continued working on it and perfecting it as a calling to other homeschool families. Since the curriculum is free, she does not ask for money for it. It would be nice if people left donations and visited the Easy Peasy store, which has some merch as well as paper copies of what's in a lot of the curriculum. For people who don't want to do the work online, that's really awesome. My Easy Peasy Assignments is something she recently added to the site. It allows you to customize the curriculum to your own needs. And we're going to talk about customizing the curriculum later. The curriculum is kind of a database that organizes daily assignments while linking them to other sites all over the net for a lot of the content. Okay, so there's an early school, kind of preschool and kindergarten section. It links to a lot of videos that the kids can watch, and she details a lot of activities that the children can do. And once again, you can order the book version if you don't want your children spending too much time online. She tells you what materials you need in advance in the beginning of the book or in the beginning of the unit. So that's super helpful. There are lesson instructions for every single day. By law, most states require 180 days of homeschooling a year, and the lessons here go from about 172 to 180, depending on the grade, and you can certainly find things to do in that extra week that are still educational. So most of us do educational things on the weekend, so we don't worry too much about being sticky about that guideline. As is common in homeschooling, history is set up to teach multiple kids in different grades. So you're not teaching history 4 times a day. You pull everyone together and you just teach the information, making the assignments simpler or harder depending on the child. Under the courses tab, you will find work from preschool through middle school. It took me a second to find the high school, but it is there under a separate tab. The high school is divided more by course. This curriculum combines a lot of classical homeschooling and Charlotte Mason, and I'll be making another video to discuss different homeschool styles. It includes lap booking activities, it includes online resources. And it is a perfect example of how to customize a homeschool program for your kids, keeping in mind that it was written for her kids, not yours. It leans heavily toward biblical education, which is fine if that's what you're looking for. It utilizes links from several other websites in addition to having customized content from the creator. Those sites include Khan Academy, CK12, Georgia Virtual Learning, and Real Books. In the math courses, I personally would rather just go ahead and use those sites. The way this is set up is very useful to older homeschoolers, but there's always the risk of the links that she uses going away and ending. I know a lot of the links that I compiled while I was homeschooling my now adult kids are gone. Some of the sites use Flash Adobe, and that makes it incompatible with tablets, which a lot of people are using now, but I'm expecting that she'll update it at some point. Science and history are taught from a Christian young earth point of view, which is not necessarily the best thing for a college-bound student. I've spoken to many adult homeschool students who just couldn't hang in college science and often college social studies. So that's something to consider. This isn't secondhand information. This is firsthand information from real conversations that I've had. But, if Christian colleges is your goal, then it's still good. I'm not judging. I just want you to understand this. My verdict. I just don't feel like this is a complete curriculum. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not everything that any homeschool could pick up and use. But it is an excellent homeschool resource and perhaps a guideline for how you can create your own curriculum. My suggestions are you copy the courses that you're going to need each year, and for safekeeping, move them into your own document, perhaps a Google Doc. Oh, look, I spelled that wrong. And then at that point, you can review every item and then add, take away, and adjust to meet your own child's specific needs. So that was my review of Easy Peasy Homeschool Curriculum. Be sure to leave them a tip if you do use their work. I know it's a calling, but she could deserve a gift. So thanks a bunch. There'll be more coming up.